Hello and welcome to episode 11 of War Hospital. In the last episode, we seemingly have gotten more control under our hospital, managed to keep all the resources actually at a level we can use them. In addition to that, we've dispatched some scout teams to go hunt for the German guns along with looking for a German supply depot. So let's go ahead and hop right back into things. So one of the problems I've been talking about... let's go ahead and assign the patient. One of the things we've been talking about a lot in the last few episodes has been basically our shortage of freight, which is definitely something we've been having to worry about. Pretty much every train, if we go look at the schedule of these cargo trains, every train will bring about, 250-ish freight. But the issue with that is that a whole lot of that freight gets immediately used or used up pretty quickly for supplies, mainly rations and surgical supplies, sometimes for reagents.
Sir, new patient arrived.
But mainly for supplies, surgical supplies and rations. There you go. Alright.
Medics are on the way. Sir, operation was successful.
Good lord, alright. This is more patients we'll have to deny, unfortunately. And... we'll have to set this like this now. Serious needs to become before stable. And we'll have to do it like this. So that's the way we'll get all our patients sorted.
We lost this patient.
Do you have another patient waiting in rehab? They'll immediately be sent to the front lines because we still have too few on the front line. Another engineer is now exhausted, so let's move them out. Move them over. This is for alcohol. I wish we could just have one that did freight in general. Just make freight, scavenge resources. Oh, and an operation emergency. Sir, it seems the infection was not serious and we have high hopes for the patient recovery. Unfortunately, his body shows signs of dehydration and emaciation. I would like to recommend prolonging his recovery. We'll do that for the morale increase. Two more patients awaiting decision. Clovis Lagarde will be sent to the trenches along with Emily Cook.
Sir, patient is cured. Sir, new patient arrived.
And we have two operation emergencies. Sir, it seems that fortunately the bullet stopped on the bone without doing much damage. Shorter operation and take less time. That's very good. This one's also shorter operation, this time because of a clean wound and the shards were removed but no internal damage. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the CCS now. So you're not exhausted until here. Sirius will get moved up. We'll set the rest like this now. Sirius needs to come before stable. Stable can come afterwards. And we'll do it like that. Just as I say that, we get another patient, another stable 3 hour. He'll go here.
Sir, operation was successful.
More freight. Are there any improvements we want to make shortly? Don't have the drafts for it, but we now finally have good people in the trenches,
Sir,
which is good.
operation was successful.
I want to get up to strong. Looks like we have about a day until the scouts are back, and this group is close to collapsing, so we're gonna arrest them. Just have to set these guys on 24-hour shifts for now. Set the ADS back to 12-hour shifts.
Sir, operation was successful. Sir, medics are on the way.
Well, we just did something that boosted our morale. I'm not quite sure what it was, but we have. Let's see. Looks like most of the doctors are probably resting at the moment. Oh, these guys will die. Anyone else? No. So this right now is not good. We're gonna have to slot this critical in here, serious in here, and do it like this now. Which means the doctors will probably be quite tired. And Maverick Y is here. There we go. Medic team. Passionate, tire significantly slower. We can't do restrained. Morale increases over time when they work at the CCS. It looks like it's grayed out. Let's see. We have composed, works more efficiently and not effective. Compassionate, they perform better at the ADS. And ambitious, we're just gonna work significantly better is what we'll choose. Which probably means I think they're faster would be my guess. We have more patients awaiting. They will immediately be sent to the trenches.
Sir, patient is cured.
As more patients are being operated on, and an operation emergency. Sir, it seems the infection was not serious and we have high hopes. This is more dehydration and emaciation. We'll do the morale rise, but significant longer recovery.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Another operation emergency. This is high spirit that will help with recovery. Morale rise and shorter rehab. We'll do that too. We'll help with the cemetery here.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Anyone else ready
Sir,
for rehab? Not
operation was
quite.
successful.
3 patients in CCS awaiting decision, which means 2 in the trauma ward. We're gonna have to deny him then, because this doctor is extremely exhausted. And another serious in the surgical ward, which is not good. Because if we do this, we're just gonna have to move the doctor to extremely exhausted, unfortunately, in order to save him. Because I think we just have the ability to at the
medics
moment.
reached the cemetery. Sir, operation was successful.
2 more patients in CCS? No, we've already assigned all of them. And it looks like we have another medic team ready to go. We're gonna do passionate, which means they tire significantly slower.
Sir, operation was successful.
More people recovering in the rehabilitation center. More freight, more supplies. More people in the rehab center. I'll have to do this.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Then we'll have to do this. Clear these guys out. Those guys will work that shift now.
Sir,
Kind of doing
medics are
a
on
medic
the way.
a merry-go-round, to be honest. Alright, and we have more people awaiting. We will be sending these people to the trenches. Because
Sir,
we're only up to
patient
good
is
and I want to
cured.
be at strong. Engineers are getting a little tired. We'll just swap out what engineers are working. Move Jet into here.
Sir,
Help
engineer
with
is on the way.
food too. Looks like we're
Sir,
gonna
engineers reached the engineering depot.
Operation Emergency. Oh. Bloody cough caused by severe tuberculosis. If we do not treat it, we're gonna treat this one. I understand it's a longer rehab, but the morale rise will be useful. And is now at 63%. Excellent. And there are now 4 patients in the CCS. And these guys are all in trauma. So unfortunately we're gonna have to deny them all because I can't deal with all the trauma patients right now. The stable patient will go here. Looks like the next thing we definitely need, personnel-wise, is another trauma specialist. But in order to do that, we need an upgrade to the trauma ward, which we currently don't have the drafts for, and certainly do not have the freight for, because that freight goes by very quickly.
Sir, operation was successful.
Hopefully we can just make it until the scouts get back. I hope we can find a freight depot. But we got some more soldiers ready to be sent back out. And they'll all be sent to the trenches.
Patient is cured.
Morale's up to 68%. And it just dropped by 6. Don't know why, but it did.
Sir, operation was successful.
Another exhausted team here. Alright.
Sir, medics are on the way.
We have another person awaiting. Send to the trenches.
Sir, patient is
And
cured.
there will be another person done very quickly, which we will also send to the trenches.
Sir, patient is cured.
Another train incoming, a little more freight. Schedule, we have another one for tomorrow morning at 4 in the morning. 2 patients died while being denied permission in an operation emergency, shorter rehab due to the patient's strong will. Another achievement. That one was cannon fodder, let 100 patients die. Unfortunately, we can't save everyone. Wish we could. We'll have another patient ready. Here we go. Sent to the trenches, and now we're finally back at strong.
Patient is cured.
Now that we're back at strong, we're going to start putting out the next ones for drafts. We're okay on morale for now. 2 patients in the CCS that are unstable. We'll put them here. Yep, I know. Another one in rehab. Send for drafts.
Sir, patient is cured. Sir, new patient arrived.
Yep, I'm aware the casualty clearing station is over capacity. You have a serious here. And more stables. He'll be dead, so I'll have to slot him in here. Oh, we also had more I missed. We have another one. This doctor can immediately go to treating that. We'll have to stick you here, except you'll be dead by then, so we'll have to deny you, and I'm not looking forward to when we have to deny all those guys. Stable, we'll have to go here. And that'll be that. Quite a few people will be up for rehab in a little while.
Sir, new patient arrived.
And we have even more patients in the CCS, and they're all serious. Great. Looks like what we're gonna have to do is move these guys in here. In that case, we'll have to deny the serious. We could move him here. Nope, we're gonna have to deny him. I can't spend time doing this. What if I do this? He's still dead. What if I do this? Then this guy's dead. Crap. But if I move you here, you're fine. Okay, we'll have to do it that way. More medics close to collapse.
Sir, medics are on the way. Sir, doctor is starting a new shift. Sir,
And
doctor is
people
starting
waiting
a new shift.
rehab, you will both go to HQ for drafts.
Sir, patient is cured.
And another patient awaiting reassignment. Here you go.
Sir,
More to HQ
patient
for
is
more
cured.
drafts.
Sir,
And an
medics
operation
reach the casualty
emergency.
clearing station.
Initial diagnosis is wrong. Wound is clean. Charge removed. No internal injuries. Or no severe internal damage. Shorter operation and time is much less.
Sir, doctor is going to lost this patient.
We'll also have to go ahead and move these guys out to keep the engineers alright. Go inside the CCS, no more patients to assign. Excellent. I will see, is there anywhere we can assign this guy? Nope, he'd still be dead. What if we... No. Okay, nope. We'll still have to deny him. Ah! One of the scouts, the fisherman. As scouts in Harris's unit arrive at the river near the fisherman's hut, the surprised fisherman quickly finishes hiding his crates under the tarpaulin. He seems a bit nervous. After a short negotiation, he agrees to take the unit to the other side. He is, however, a little reluctant to risk smuggling the unit and will require a little incentive, as he puts it, if he was to help the unit. Fine. We'll give him 2 alcohol and a draft. Harris, enraged by the fisherman's insinuations, declares he will not pay the man a broken penny, as he and his men have already paid tenfold with their blood. The scout commander tells Harris to leave the negotiations to him, asking him to take his men to the boat. Returning to the fisherman and knowing what kind of man he is, the commander offers some prepared bottles with alcohol and supplies. Then he gives a smug smile and casually points Harris's men and then to the crates in the warehouse. He asks the fisherman if he knows what the law says regarding smugglers and asks him to reconsider. There is a short pause and a look of uncertainty from the fisherman. He quickly turns to rage and then resignation. He reluctantly agrees to the commander's offer. Understood.
Sir, engineers reach the farm.
I'm aware our drafts aren't running low. We have 8. Go into the scout tent now. Hunt for the big guns. Send Parker Harris's
Sir,
team
Scouts unit
on the
starting
way.
mission.
Alright. Ah, the ruined church. Approaching the abandoned church, scouts spot movement and lights inside. Stealthily, the team enters through old, partially destroyed doors. Inside, they see a man in a German officer's uniform lying on some stretchers near the altar, with a deserter French officer tending to his wounds. The French medic surrenders immediately. Confronted about his desertion, he explains that the German officer was a prisoner of the Duxem Bureau, which ruthlessly interrogated the German and forbade tending to his wounds. Unable to stand by idly, the French medic decided he would take the German and try to reach the British HQ to give themselves up in the hope of better treatment. He explains that he hid here when the state of the prisoner worsened in an attempt to stabilize him. The scouts' orders are clear. They are to take the French officer back to HQ, however there were no mentions of a German prisoner. We're gonna take them both back. The scouts decide to take both prisoners as the French HQ is far away. The scouts make their way to the nearest British HQ. The French officer cooperates with the scouts. It was his goal to reach the British HQ after all. Before departure, he asks if the British will take them in or return them to the French. The scout commander knows his superiors will not risk diplomatic problems and will almost certainly return prisoners to the French. However, seeing the desperation and glimmer of hope in the young officer's eyes, he decides to lie and reassure the officer.
Sir,
Well, that's a little
Scouts unit
sad.
has started a new mission.
And they will spend 9 hours escorting people. And that's what it's looking like for now, which is fine.
Sir, operation was successful.
Another operation emergency. Superficial, extensive but superficial. First aid was enough. Excellent.
Sir, operation was successful.
We do have one person awaiting. They'll get sent to HQ for more drafts.
Sir, patient is cured.
Another operation emergency. Oh, we have a couple things here. Sir, it appears the assisting nurse made a mistake with the dosage. So we have the normal detox procedure, which is increased cost, longer operation. We can use the quick detox procedure using medical drip, which is more resources, or we can ignore the risk and continue. We're going to do the quick detox using the medical drip, which I'm now thankful that we had the medical drip to use on that now. Let's see, there are some other minor improvements. We can't quite do specialist lighting system yet. We can do this thing in the chemical ward. I think we're gonna increase the chance of decrease chance of complications, or increase. I think we're gonna increase the chance of simplifications. Stick these two guys in staff lodging in there and get them to work on that. We'll move one engineer out, so we'll be doing a little bit less rations.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
We also have a medic team upgrade, looks like. Yep, extroverted, works less efficiently, others working with them perform slightly better. Let's see. We'll also go ahead and do friendly, others working with them tireless, so that'll hopefully help that medic team.
Sir, engineers.
And there are more patients in the CCS. We'll have to put the good here, set for rest here, and then a stable patient, I'll have to put him in front of the good. And we should be okay. And we'll set rest here. Low on trauma medicine again. We'll go ahead and order some more. This is a personnel train. Unfortunately it is, which means we'll have more people coming in for treatment, and we really don't quite have the resources.
We lost this patient.
Lost a patient during operation. And here they come.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Another operation emergency. Wounds clean, shreds removed, no severe internal damage, shorter operation, and a lot less energy. Which is good. Which means that we can go ahead and move more people on here? Yes. Which means we can set for rest here now. We still have more people coming off the train though, because I think it's like 13 people per train or something like that, I want to say. It's a lot.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Eyes irrigation improvements done. And we don't have the freight to do anything else. We have folding stretcher. I still don't think that's very useful considering we just don't have the staff permits to acquire that many people. Casualty clearing, patient condition deterioration would be nice. Probably on the next freight round where we might do this just to get to the Thomas Splint. But then all these major upgrades we're kind of stuck at. Might start looking at some of these other minor upgrades, or we might trying to look to do more scouting things if that can help us bring more resources into the hospital.
Sir, operation was
We
successful.
do have a nurse here. Let's see. I think for out of these four, we'll do resilient. Tire significantly less at the casualty collection station because that's where she's currently working. Look at the assignments and we'll move medics out. That's what I think.
Sir,
Alright.
medics are on the way. Sir, medics are on the way.
Alright, so we do have more people here. No one in the chemical ward. We've actually cleared our chemical wounds. Looks like the trauma ward's gonna be the next spot we probably need to invest in people, other than just getting more doctors in general. The 2 stable doctors will add here. Like so.
Sir, doctor is
We
starting
do
to
have a couple people ready for reassignment. We'll send you back to HQ. We'll probably send the next guy also
Sir,
back to
patient is
HQ.
cured.
And he's up.
Sir, patient is cured.
Probably need to go ahead and order some more rations. Gonna order 4. This will be 4 hours, probably on the next train. Awaiting. We'll go ahead. Actually, we'll send you back to HQ
Sir,
also.
patient is cured.
Oh, and we do have an operation emergency. High spirit, help with his recovery, shorter rehab, morale rise. That's what we want. And we'll go ahead, people tired. We're actually just gonna go ahead and swap out everyone, I think.
Sir, engineers reached the engineering
Scouts,
depot.
I think, are back now, but we have no more stuff to scout, which is not great.
Sir, new patient arrived.
We also have 3, oh great, 2 criticals and a serious. So here's what we'll have to do. We're gonna leave you there for now. If I move the critical here, he's gonna die. Then the serious dies. I can put this here. That way all these guys are still going to get treatment. Put the rest here. I'll have to put the rest here. Here's the thing, we have this last serious guy. What if we do an amputation here? Save time. He would still die. And an amputation here, you would still die. So we'll move this here. What if we move this here? Would he still die? No, he would not. So this is what we're gonna have to do. Alright, looks good to me. We do have people in like an hour and a half up for rehab.
Sir, operation was successful.
We do have main HQ. I think we'll have this big attack.
Sir,
This will probably
operation
be
was
when this
successful.
objective finishes, would be my guess. And we'll have to go into the rehab center here. More people ready. Send to HQ.
Sir, patient is cured.
Another rehab. This is Ralphie Morgan, I believe. Now Corporal. We're actually going to send him to the front.
Sir, patient is cured.
And I think that is where we'll leave it to today, right before the big attack comes. So we're in a pretty good spot in terms of most of our medical supplies, rations, alcohol, even drafts per se. I think the biggest thing right now again is freight, but we'll look to hopefully solve that once we get a supply depot or two we can use the truck for. But anyways, I hope you liked this episode. If you did like this episode, please make sure to hit the like button down below. If you want to see more videos in the future, hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you leave a comment down below with what you liked. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. But let me know in the comments down below what you disliked. I'm always looking to make improvements. I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.